What if I told you that the best way to see the Shenandoah Valley isn't by car or by hiking, but by train? Today, I'm going to be sharing what it's like to ride on the Virginia Scenic Railway, plus details on a special limited edition fall route that's only here for 5 weeks in 2025. But first, welcome to Cared Away Travels. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whether this is your first time or you're a repeat watcher, I really appreciate you coming by to watch this video. If this is your first time, I share all sorts of helpful travel tips and itineraries and such, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get this video started on the right track with a little bit of information about the Virginia Scenic Railway. To ride the Virginia Scenic Railway, you're actually going to journey to Staunton, Virginia, which is this adorable mountain town that's probably one of my favorites. I've been to it several times. I actually found out about it because they host a free annual Harry Potter themed festival. The whole town pitches in downtown and transform it into this like Diagon Alley type of thing. It's really, really cool. And the train actually doubles as the Hogwarts Express. So I was very curious about it, and that is how I found out about the Virginia Scenic Railway. Now, Staunton is pretty far to the west side of Virginia, but it's only like 45 minutes west of Charlottesville. You can get there from DC in like 2.5 hours, so it is pretty accessible if you're willing to take a beautiful drive through the mountains to get there. And in case you were worried, there is plenty of parking for the train station right nearby. There's a lot of spots right in front of the train station, but the wharf parking lot is also like a 2-minute walk away, and you can park your car there and easily get to and from the train station. Now, the railway has two main routes that you can choose from. There is the Alleghany Special, which goes west out of Staunton, and it's going to take you past farmlands and some mountains and valleys and through a couple forests. It's very beautiful. Or you can take the Blue Ridge Flyer, which kind of goes more up into the mountains west, and it's actually going to take you through the mile-long Blue Ridge Tunnel. But let's talk about what to actually expect on board. So the train uses vintage rail cars that they've refurbished with all the modern amenities. There are bathrooms on board, it's climate controlled, the seats are nice and wide and comfy, there's lots of leg room, the fold-down trays are big, like you can really get comfortable in here even in coach. Now, I personally took my journey just in coach and I had a wonderful time. That is the cheapest option. It starts at $60 and pretty much every single seat has a fantastic view because the whole car is just lined with these massive picture windows. So even if you're not directly next to the window, you can still get great views on both sides of the car. My ticket also included complimentary snacks, so they were coming through constantly offering chips and water and soda. Those were all included, and I was actually at the back of the train, so I even got to go stand out on the little platform in the back for a bit and just watch the scenery go by, and that was super cool. However, if you do want to upgrade your journey a little bit, you do have a couple other options. There is the Vista Dome car, and that starts at $110, and you'll be up there with like all windows. Like it is very panoramic. You're up a little higher and you're going to get great views all around. The seats up in that car actually turn around, so when the train switches directions to come back to the station, you're still facing forward. So that's really cool. You also get complimentary snacks up in there, and for both coach and dome class, you can order like a box lunch for $15, and they have like pita wraps and charcuterie and things like that if you wanted something more substantial than the chips and drinks. Both coach and dome also come in options for either two-person seating or group seating. In coach, they had a combination of like seating configurations. So I was in a row with just two seats facing forward, but the seats in front of me were two seats here and two seats here facing each other. So there is a little bit of variety. So if you do have more than two people, you can sit in a group. Just be aware that some of you will be riding backwards at some point during the ride. And last but not least, if you really want to elevate your experience to the top tier. Starting at $137, you can sit in the dining car, and they are going to give you a full meal. You're going to sit at a large dining table with freestanding chairs, and they have a pretty nice menu. It's bistro style, and there's a lot to choose from. You will actually order that in advance so that they can make it fresh and have it out to you quickly on the train. So that is like the top level experience, and you're still going to be able to have those big windows as well to see all the scenery go by. It all really depends on what you want to do, but I will say for the $60, I had a fantastic time in coach class. It was comfortable. I really felt like I could spread out. It was easy to walk around. I had a beautiful view out my window, plenty of space for all my stuff, and I just really enjoyed that. But here's the big and time-sensitive news. For 5 weeks only, the Virginia Scenic Railway is instituting a special limited-time fall event called the Shenandoah Valley Limited. This is a seasonal train ride pulled by a vintage Class J steam locomotive, and there are only 14 of these ever built, and this is the only one left in existence. This is going to run Friday through Sunday from September 26th through October 26th, with 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And instead of leaving from the Staunton train station, it's actually going to leave from Goshen at the Victoria station there, because they're able to add more cars so more people can go, and it's going to climb through the North Mountain Grade, through the George Washington and Jefferson National Forests, and then down into Staunton before returning to the Goshen station. So it's going to be a longer trip, closer to 3.5 to 4 hours, and it's about 50 miles long. Now, if you're thinking, oh my goodness, we're already a couple weeks into this, don't worry, because the peak fall foliage is supposed to start next week between October 13th and 27th. So you still have a couple weeks to book your tickets and go see this with the fall colors just at their absolute best. Something to keep in mind is that tickets for this special event are more expensive than they are for the standard Virginia Scenic Railway ride, because this is a special event. You're going to get to see all those fall colors. The coach class actually starts at 120, and there's premium coach as well for 140. The dome lounge is also 140, and there's booth seating for 170. And the table car is 190, and the upper dome is 300. So it definitely is getting more expensive. Tickets are also starting to sell out fast. So if you're interested in doing this, I would highly recommend you go to the website ASAP and try to snag the type of tickets you want for the day you want. They also have a wait list that you can join in case the day you want is sold out. Now, even if you don't get to do the Shenandoah Valley Limited, taking a ride on the Virginia Scenic Railway is so much fun. I did the normal ride on the Alleghany Special. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed just watching all of the forests go by, and then the trees would part for a minute, and you could see this valley and these mountains off in the distance. It is just such a gorgeous area. Any time of year. I had such a wonderful time on this, and I got to go visit Staunton, which again is one of my favorite towns. So if you're going to drive out there, I would definitely recommend you stick around for at least the day and explore the historic downtown, which is where the station is located. They just have so many cool little boutique shops, coffee shops, museums. Like there's just so much, and it's all just so cute in this really beautiful like architecture. I love it down there. So definitely check it out while you're there. There's plenty of hotels nearby, and you can really just make it this whole like fun getaway experience. Whether you're a train enthusiast, a fall foliage chaser, or just looking for a unique experience, I really feel like the Virginia Scenic Railway is a must-do. And if you're watching this while the Shenandoah Valley Limited is still running, go ahead and book your tickets right away, because they will sell out. Honestly, even the normal tickets tend to sell out by the week of, so definitely run and grab those while you can. Don't forget to check out the description down below for all the details, and you can also check out my blog at www.cochraneriding.com for a full written blog post on this and tons of other adventures. And if you want to learn more about that free Harry Potter festival I mentioned, I'm going to link to that video here so you can watch that too. And as always, please feel free to drop any comments or questions questions down below. I love to hear from you guys. So tell me, would you want to take this train ride? Is this not really your thing? If you have taken a ride on the Virginia Scenic Railway, let me know about your experience. I would absolutely love to hear it. If you enjoyed this post, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to save it, share it with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed to Carried Away Travels so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next adventure.